Hello there, my Capricorn Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, stay the fuck away from an ex, especially if you're dealing with like a Taurus vibe here. Ooh, Lord Capricorn. Stay prayed up if you're a praying Capricorn here as well. Ooh, Cappies. What's your favorite astrologer too? If you got like a Taurus, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn, make sure you're making some smart choices. Some of you, if you're like a religious person, this is like the angels are having to work harder here when it comes to you, Capricorn. What you got going on? There's the Queen of Wands, there's the Empress energy, there's a Leo vibe, there's a Page of Swords, there's a Six of Swords. Some of you not letting your emotions overwhelm you. Those of you that stop dating, Capricorn, I mean, seriously, those of you that stop dating, especially if you were always in a relationship or partnership, those of you that just kind of pulled your energy back and started putting all that love, energy, and attention into yourself, you created such a fucking change up in vibes with you that even you're kind of realizing, I feel like you're happy single. If you are dating, it's like very super casually dating. Someone can kind of emotionally overwhelm you because you've kind of, you're in control of your emotions here, and you're not letting you kind of got away from any of that sort of toxic attachment energy here. Hey, there at the Three of Cups. Yeah, I love that. Those that know when to just stay single for a while and really be picky and choosy when they do start to date, kind of changes everything up with you. There's the Three of Cups, there's the Queen of Cups, there's the Six of Pentacles, there with the Ten of Cups vibe. Those of you 6 degrees of separation, especially with regard to like your ex energy here. Damn, Capricorn, knowing your value and worth makes all the difference with you. Yeah, it's like you just started focusing on yourself. Capricorn, I feel like there's a lot of people that felt like they missed out on an option or an opportunity with you, but they weren't really coming in like a positive vibe. And then those of you that just stopped dating, I really feel like you just stopped dating, or you stopped partying as much, or those of you that finally spent some time understanding your love language, so now you're looking at your relationships or partnerships different. If you are dating, I think you're dating who you date and how you date as well. You're loving yourself far more than this is. You don't let you're not loving your partner more than you're loving yourself. And some of you are choosing partners that actually love themselves enough that don't have to be codependent upon your energy to feel loved, wanted, or needed. So if someone comes across as even remotely emotionally needy, yeah, next. So you're well aware of your feelings here. You're definitely focused on that. You know what your love language is. And you're not like foolishly falling in love. But someone could usually depend upon that you'd be like, you'd let your emotions overwhelm you. This is a romantic energy. This could be friendship vibes with you. The Virgo is tired. So you definitely got a lot of cross-watcher energy here, but even the cross-watchers are kind of like, what the fuck? This is kind of fucking pointless. Because you're just, it's kind of like you're a boring energy here. You're a boring energy. I don't know. Some of you, the last 3 relationships or partnerships. So you know why those relationships or partnerships didn't work. You know what that means to you. So you're understanding the emotional kind of side of that relationship or partnership. So you're not dating for love. You're like dating to date. But I feel like before, a lot of people could kind of come in and create that sort of love energy with you, and you would just kind of go along with it. But once you kind of figured out what the hell that sort of toxicity was, why you chose the relationships, partnerships that you did, the emotional, this is like the emotional vibes on it. You like changed everything. If you are dating, you're like super casually dating. If you are dating and someone even comes across as being emotionally needy, even in the slightest bit, you're on to the next. I don't feel like that shit's really gonna work. You've kind of been there, done that, let your emotions dictate your decision making, and now that isn't quite working. I mean, damn Capricorn, you have to know yourself. You have to understand yourself. This doesn't have to be X energy with you. This is, if you're out there dating and you realize someone is new out of a relationship or partnership and you don't want that emotional neediness, those of you who are recognizing those that real early on in the relationship, or they kind of want to skip dating and just go into the Ten of Cups. So they're like forward thinking and creating like a couple kind of vibe with you way too fucking early, because they don't really want to date. They're just into that Ten of Cups. They're looking for some of you, those are the ones that are never single. They go from one relationship or partnership directly into another one to create that kind of codependent vibes here. Capricorn, you're going to be noticing that when you're dating. This is all about the work that you've done. And I feel like you're turning down options or opportunities. Or those of you, if you start dating and someone kind of brings in the X vibes, or you're feeling they're starting to act like you're emotionally needy or manipulative X, you're on to the next. Some of you just stop fucking dating and you just put all that love, energy, and attention into yourself. So you're kind of enjoying the vibe here. I feel like you're rather indifferent. You're dating, you're not dating. But you're definitely not going to be foolishly falling in love. Page of Pentacles, the King. Oh, yeah, there's the Wheel of Fortune. There's the Ten of Cups. So you're going to like date. Some of you, it's going to take a little while before you get to know somebody in a biblical sense. Because you're understanding. You're understanding here. Some of y'all, maybe you had to take a break because you had a little burning sensation. So, you know, that kind of turned out to be to your benefit. Whatever the hell the energy is here, I like it. But damn, it changes everything up once you prioritize yourself. And you should always be prioritizing yourself. And your partner should be able to prioritize themselves in a relationship or partnership. Because you both are kind of individuals. You both need to be able to do your thing. See where Aquarius is in your astrology, Capricorn. Aquarius and Virgo. I'm not an astrologer, but I feel like Aquarius and Virgo is kind of doing like some interesting shit in astrology that actually brings about a lot of fun, interesting options or opportunities. And it's all about prioritizing yourself and understanding yourself. Because Virgo carries the Aquarius star in their lantern. So they both kind of, prioritizing yourself. You should be your biggest fan. You should be the one that loves yourself the most, because you're always going to have yourself. Everyone else comes and goes, but you're always going to have yourself. So being able to prioritize yourself in your relationships or partnerships. And you would expect your partner to be in the same sort of vibe, right? Those of you that just stopped dating, some people, if they just take 6 months, a year off from dating and just kind of put all that love, energy, and attention they would give to a partner into themselves, it kind of changes everything. And once you're in this energy, you're going to naturally choose better relationships or partnerships. Those of you that do start dating are going to realize the emotional fuckery with regard to relationships or partnerships. Those that don't really want to date, they want to go into that Ten of Cups. They just want to skip the dating part and create that sort of Ten of Cups vibe. So everything is moving way too fast, or they want to create that kind of emotional codependency. We are in Cancer season, so pay attention to where, if you've got Cancer in your astrology. Scorpio vibes are really fun and interesting too. Trusting your instincts and trusting your intuition. All right, look at you go. Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Libra vibe, the Chariot. So you got Libra, Cancer, Aries here, and there you are, Capricorn. Ooh. Some of you, a lot of bitter ex energy here. So, damn Capricorn. Sweet. Look at your last 3 relationships or partnerships. For some of you, this is like a group dynamic with you. Those of you that, I mean, this is like 6 degrees of separation. So those of you that, I feel like you just stopped dating. So any kind of fuckery or any kind of manipulation energy just isn't working. Because you're not like focused on it. You just kind of focus on yourself. So the dating energy don't work. Does kind of feel like the Capricorn, the Aquarius, the Cancer, the Libra, the Nine of Pentacles there with the Ten of Swords. Something doesn't work because you are like just paying attention to it. Those of you, once you start dating, you're going to realize, especially if your ex kind of played you for the fool, you're going to pay attention to the red flags that you missed before. Especially when it comes to creating that kind of emotional connection. Someone needs you all up in your feels. So this is someone who wants to break your heart. So you're not dealing with like the best of options or opportunities here, Capricorn. But this is you knowing yourself. Those of you loving yourself more than, some of you more than what you love your partners, or expecting that kind of energy here, right? Those of you who are single, who's just putting all that love, energy, and attention into yourself. You're turning down options or opportunities. Interesting astrology for you as well. People want to keep you stuck or stagnant, so make sure that you're making smart choices here. Prioritizing yourself, Capricorn. The thing is, you're not feeling like this dramatic vibe on you, because I don't feel like you should be feeling that kind of dramatic energy. Those of you who can date and, you know, like casually date, those of you that's just, you're single and you're happy, you're not overwhelmed. Those of you that aren't like cross-watching when it comes to whether you got a relationship or partnership. Because, I mean, Capricorn, you know you have options or opportunities. So you're dating or you're not dating. If you are dating, you're taking your time. So you're not like foolishly falling in love. You're not letting your emotions. Those of you that's not letting your emotions dictate your decision making as well. Because you kind of focus on yourself. You've looked at your last 3 relationships or partnerships. You're understanding more about you, which is going to inform your decision making. So, you know, this is all about you. It's a comfortableness energy here as well. So some of you, you know you need to date. So you could say that you're going to go on 30, 40 dates before you even think about having like a relationship or partnership. So you're just going to learn how to date. Way too much of an external vibe on this, but it's kind of just what you have to deal with. Those of you that's dating, right? Those of you that's out there, there's all kinds of players, there's all kinds of gaming energy, there's all kinds of whatever the fuck. And some of you, you're going to date. If you're dating, you're going to meet all kinds. So just taking your time with something here. Those of you that know, you pay attention, you know where the red flags are when it comes to like the emotional sort of like, this is like the seduction energy. This is those of you, this is those that don't really want to date. They want to kind of go into that 10 of cups. So they want to, expedite the relationship or partnership because they need that kind of 10 of Cups vibes with you. So they don't really want to date. They're not going to be, you're not going to have a lot of conversation. It's going to be a lot of emotional manipulation. Some of you, it's like the overly passionate vibes. So, you know, taking your time before you get to know somebody in the biblical sense and understanding that like emotional connection. Especially those of you that really don't date. So if you would get into a 10 of Cups relationship or partnership, like less than 6 months to a year and meeting somebody, you're attracting the people that want to go into that 10 of Cups. They want you to be falling in love and thinking everything is great, so you're not paying attention to the red flags. Versus those of you that are. You're just basically loving yourself as much as you would waste on a relationship or partnership until you decide what the hell the energy is. All right, Capricorns. This is something that you should be looking at. I mean, any of you that's dating, this is like what you should be paying attention to. None of this should overwhelm you. So keep talking it out, keep working it out, keep doing your shadow work here. At least look at your last 3 failed relationships or partnerships. What were you not paying attention to? Five of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. Do some of you just quit dating in the workplace? Or you're like avoiding all the complicated energy here. Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, there to the 8 of Swords. Oi, sweet Jesus. Aye, sweet Jesus here, Capricorn. Those of you, if you're cross-watching like Moon Rising Venus energy here, Capricorn, it's a fun vibe for you. It's like you're meeting a lot of people. You're going on a lot of dates. Some of you, you're like, you're going on dates. So I don't know if you decided on like you're going to go on 20 dates or 30 dates before you give somebody like a second date type vibe. I feel like you're just dating to date. Some of you, you're single, so you're focusing on yourself. Some of you are realizing you're having more time. You're happier. It's not as complicated. Those of you that went way too quick into a 10 of Cups type relationship or partnership, so within 6 months to a year, you were like moving in and everything was like, it's kind of like the expedited vibes here. Someone didn't really want to date. They just wanted to go into a 10 of Cups. Some of you are avoiding those. I feel like you attract a lot of those because you're pulling some positive energy here, Capricorn. Those of you know dating in the workplace, keep that sort of mystery to yourself. You know, be a little ambiguous and androgynous there. The X energy just feels like it's going to be people that you meet when you date. You're going to meet like, it's like the player vibes. There's nothing about this that should be overwhelming. You're able to kind of, you understand the vibes. Some of you could go on a date with somebody and maybe you have like 2 or 3 dates and then you kind of realize the red flags that you should have been paying attention to in your last relationships or partnerships. Now you're kind of paying attention to that. But you have to know yourself and kind of prioritize yourself here so you're able to make those smart choices. Weird astrology. It's some of you, it's like a weird astrology with the Virgo there and the Aquarius vibes. You got Capricorn here, you got Aquarius, you got the Cancer vibes, and then you got Libra energy. Some of this is it's kind of like things aren't working out, so you're kind of trusting the energy here. Yeah, it is like the 2 of Wands there with the World vibes, and then there at the 8 of Swords. There is a lot of interesting things going on now with astrology, so make sure that you watch your favorite astrologer and just pay attention to what you need to pay attention to. Especially if something in your astrology is kind of changed Because, I mean, we got interesting things coming in all the time. But there are, like, some interesting sort of vibes. I mean, I love this energy with you. But some of you, it's like, how fast do you go into those 10 of Cups? Someone doesn't want to date. They want to, like, you know, within 6 months, they're wanting to move in. They're wanting to put a ring on the finger. And before you know, you're in that 10 of Cups. So it's not really, you didn't really date. You know what I mean? So some of you, like, actually taking the time to date somebody. But this is, like, unique to you. This is, like, so unique to you. Capricorns, for some of you, if you're like a praying person, or some of you like trust the vibes of something here, I feel like you keep getting like directed around like the obstacles that you don't need. So there's a lot of things that haven't worked out, and it's kind of how you kind of look at them. But I like this for you. It's like this is making smart business moves. Others of you, this is like trusting your instincts and your intuition. Because this Six of Swords isn't about an anchorweight relationship or partnership. You're just kind of out there doing your own thing, right? So, Capricorns, that always gives the energy. On the Light Seers Tarot deck with like the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords energy. So, Capricorn, because you guys always watch their readings. Here's the Light Seers. Let's give you a little bonus energy here. Scorpio with the Four of Pentacles. Take your time. Scorpio and Aquarius. Those of you with Scorpio, and here's the Virgo vibe. Those of you with Scorpio, Moon, Rising, or Venus, watch the astrology on Scorpio. I feel like Scorpio's doing some fun things. What else do you have for Capricorn here? Oh, it's the optimism. It's how you're looking at things. So you're more about the clarity. There's the Emperor. Yeah, so you're deciding. So you're deciding the Ten of Cups and not letting like your partner sort of decide the Ten of Cups energy here. So you probably dated a few and you kind of realize that someone wants to not date and just go straight into like the Ten of Cups. So they get out of one codependent relationship or partnership and basically just want to go into another one. But they don't want to do like the dating vibes. So it's everything is like way too fast. They want to come in and make you feel something and create that sort of Ten of Cups energy without actually dating. The Eight of Wands. So, yeah. Those of you that you start dating somebody and you kind of realize that in the past, at least the last 3 relationships or partnerships. Especially if you've looked at the last 3 relationships or partnerships and you're paid attention to what you need to pay attention to, right? King of Pentacles, there's a Libra vibe, there's the King of Swords, there's the Two of Wands, and there's the Fool vibe. Aquarius star, the Ace of Cups. Pay attention to Aquarius in your astrology. Page of Cups to the Hangman vibe. Oh, yeah. They're at the World vibe. This is where I don't know if this is dating vibes with you, Capricorn, or some of you business options, business opportunities. Whoever the fuck, whatever the hell your options or your opportunities are. Some of you, this is rather exhausting, Capricorn. So someone's trying to wear you down or tire you down. Those of you, if you start dating somebody and they would like want to spend all night on a date or shit like that, it's kind of like a distractor relationship or partnership. Be mindful of that. Because you got a King of Pentacles and there you got the King of Swords. And there's like the Two of Wands energy with you. Sweet Jesus. Knight of Swords there to the Three of Pentacles. So you have to be turning down options or opportunities. You have to be able to like prioritize things. Some of you with the astrology of something, those of you that if you're not making like smart choices, this is kind of when that happens. The kind of, however you look at it. If you're a religious person, you're a praying person, right? Let go, let God, let go, let the universe. The Sun, the Empress, the Four of Wands, the Strength card. You're embodying that Emperor and Empress vibe. So this is more your duality. So you're looking at things from a completely different vibe here. Ooh, what's your astrology? Those of you with double Aries vibe? Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords. So, yeah, something doesn't work. Something doesn't work. Only because you prioritized yourself. It's like the yin-yang energy with you. The Queen of Cups, the King of Cups energy, that's given like tantric vibes as well. So those of you that you're just kind of, you're taking care of your own sort of energy here. So if you are dating, you're like dating. You're not like, it's not like a hooking up energy with you. You're definitely more in tune with your emotions here. Beautiful yin-yang energy. But it's a healing vibe. So if you've gone on dates, Capricorn, some of that cross-watcher energy with you could be those that thought you were like the perfect date, but you didn't like fall for their bullshit. It's kind of like that energy with you. This is like masculine, feminine. This is genderless, so take what's yours and leave what's not, right? And this is just a generic player's vibe. I mean, any of you dating, it's kind of like that energy. Especially if you're just doing a lot of casual dating. Look at you go, Capricorn. What I was wanting you to notice. Which is why with that Six of Swords, you're avoiding anchorweight relationships or partnerships. So your emotions aren't dictating your decision making, and you're making like some super smart choices here without really doing anything or without really being overwhelmed. But you're moving through and understanding yourself. Those of you, if you got a lot of water in your astrology, definitely take a moment, pay attention. Scorpio vibes. I feel like Scorpio's doing something. So if you got a lot of Scorpio, pay attention to your astrology. All right, Capricorn. Good luck. God bless. Peace, love, and light. That's like masculine and feminine energy here. It's given like tantric vibes as well. So you're just like, you're like really feeling yourself. You're feeling really good here too. You're feeling really good here too. Peace, love, and light.